So SEI crypto is once again one of the top performers in the past 24 hours and also in the past hour alone, which is absolutely insane. If you guys take a look at the charts right now, it looks like SEI crypto just never stops pumping, and that is why in today's video we're going to be talking about the potential scenarios that may arise in the immediate short term, my current expectations, and also the levels to look out for, and my current action plan for the scenarios that are about to come. So without wasting any more of your time, let's start in the 4-hourly time frame. So as you guys can see, it just keeps going up. The dips are so minimal to the point that it looks like we never have dips in the first place. And yeah, the price action is absolutely insane. We have actually drawn out this trend line right here, which is a support trend line. And whenever we do see, say, have a dump, let's say towards the downside, it respects the trend line as support, and the trend line supports the price. So whenever we do dump, we do see a pump just afterwards. So yeah, if I'm going to try to look into buying the dip for say, I would first look into this trend line. And yeah, that's my game plan at the moment. If you are looking to enter into say, first I will look into the trend line. If we do dump to the downside, I would enter into a say position and of course increase my holdings, but I wouldn't go all in. Keep this in mind. I would DCA on the way up because again, we are trying to manage our risk here. Sorry if I sound weird, but I have a cold. But yeah, aside from the trend line, you guys should also pay close attention to the VWAP because this is the most accurate form that you could ever it's the most accurate indicator you could ever use if you're trying to look for entries, because it is a moving average that is combined with the volume, and that is why I prefer the VWAP over moving averages when I'm looking to find entries. And as you guys can see right now, if we do take out this support trend line or the ascending trend line, you guys can see that we are a little bit overextended right here because we're out of the VWAP zone. So yeah, if we do see a pullback towards the downside, then I am expecting the VWAP to support the price as well in a stronger or in a more intense way, because again, it's a moving average combined with volume, so there's trading volume involved in this. And when we do see the price return to the VWAP, we could see buyers enter the market. The VWAP is currently located at 0.43 cents. So yeah, if you do see a deeper pullback for say, I will look to enter at the VWAP because of course this is very accurate, and it supports obviously the price. We have seen this happen previously. We saw say have this run towards the upside, and when it did have a retracement or a pullback, we saw it get supported by the VWAP, and then right after that we had this next massive move towards the upside. So if we do see say have a pullback, like I've said, I'm expecting the VWAP to support the price and have a move towards the upside. But for now, in the short term, since say has pumped so much, just be warned that in the daily RSI, say is trading. Again, in the daily RSI, say is already at overbought levels in the daily RSI. So be warned that this is indicative of a short-term pullback before, of course, moving towards the upside. And that is why right now, I'm at the moment not DCAing into say, and I'm going to look to DCA at lower levels, preferably where the VWAP is currently located, which is, again, like I've said previously, at 0.43 cents. And that is where I'm going to look to buy say and then ride the wave up. But for now, we are being supported by, like I've said in the beginning of the video, we are being supported by this ascending trend line. And in the short term, if we do see say have a pullback, obviously this trend line is going to support the price. However, if we do see say have a break below this trend line, then I will be looking to dollar cost average once we do return back into the VWAP, because again, if we do break the trend right here, we could see say have a dive even lower, most likely towards the VWAP or towards the VWAP range. It doesn't necessarily have to move back into the center of the VWAP, but once SEI breaks below the trend line right here, we could just see SEI continue to dive down into this VWAP range or VWAP zone before moving back towards the upside. So just be warned about this potential bearish scenario, because again, in the daily RSI, the RSI is trading at overbought levels, which is indicative of a short-term pullback. So I'm just giving you guys a warning that if we do see SEI break below this trend line in the 4-hourly time frame, we could see SEI dive even deeper towards the VWAP zone, find support from there, and move back up. So that is the quick update I have for SEI. If you guys enjoyed, drop like, subscribe, and all of my links are in the description.